Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Finds his man, has the first down. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Cardinals with 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to take off. Finds room at the 30. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Cardinals are in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to be taken down there. Bart, there is a flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Trying to create here on the move. Caught near the goal line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Cardinals will line up here on first down and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to extend the play. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Just a small gain. Looking at second and 9.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. A handoff to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Ball handed off, fighting off the defender.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He's inside the 15. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They'll run it here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Trying to make it 3 straight 3rd down conversion. They need a yard here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a design run. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for calling. Let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Here's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 20, the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The offense does a good job of utilizing the play-action pass, sucking those linebackers up against the run to give the quarterback a nice window behind them to be able to make that throw downfield to the tight end.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Fresno State. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. The big tackle at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, the pass is picked off. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And here's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Tackle, but first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's that defense shifting again. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll try a pass here. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Cardinals come to the line in a hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Offense behind the sticks facing a 2nd and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he fires the football to the right side. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he just steps out of bounds, a takeaway to wrap up this first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cardinals will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same than what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Fresno State. This offense really clicking. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team now set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down play coming up. And the runner takes off to his right. Football comes out. Defense has got the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And the same runner's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
325.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
Man, that is an impressive run here by this back. Not only to be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy away from getting the ball very next time out, and he delivers with a big gain.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A fumble return for 6.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Makes a quick catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route. And
he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Look out, he's got some space. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They're going to run it here. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Let's go.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Fresno State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Louisville. He'll stroll into the end zone. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And this is caught. How about that? The fake works, and they add 2 points. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Moving the receiver around pre-snap.
Tuna, Griffin.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And the running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now on the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing prep. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play. With the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the sidelines is enough to move the sticks.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they'll get him down that time.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the catch. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Gives it to the back. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's running out of time here. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
The quarterback makes the correct read there, and the result is a big gain.
What I like here, Chris, is the ball handling by this quarterback on the read option. The defender commits down to the back. He does a nice job of being able to see that, pulls it out, and it gets upfield north and south for the first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback keeps it here. Enough for the first, but still going. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able